to your spirit and told you don't do it, don't go there. Touch not, handle not the unclean thing, but you did it anyway. So what you thinking God is going to do with you? Do you think He will still allow you to keep coming back and forth, saying the same thing over and over? No, after a while, He's going to cut you off. He said, I'll forgive you 7 times 70. But who knows how long that 7 times 70 is going to be? Might be 1 day, 1 hour, 1 minute, 1 second. Can be for you. But set your house in order. Get your house ready. Prepare to go back with God. Quit looking at everybody else's house and your house is dirty. Your house is nasty. Attitude. Don't care what you say to people. Don't care how you say it. Don't show no respect to one another. Jesus says it's time to clean house. It's time to set your house in order. So Hezekiah, in the natural, he was sick. But then he began to look to God. Just like so many of us going to have to do is look up to the hills, for which coming our help. Sometimes we get in predicament that we can't help ourselves. And that's why sometimes we got to go on, leave on station and stay before God. And ask God to help us in situations. There come things in our lives that nobody can do it but God. Sometimes you want to tell somebody, but you don't know who to tell because people put your business in the street. So you got to be careful who you talk to anymore. Oh my God, you got to be careful who you tell your business to. Because everybody's not in your best interest. Everybody don't care about what you're going through. The only thing they want to know is your business and put it in the street. Then we want our unsaved husbands. And we want our unsaved wives to come. And you done told your business to somebody you thought wouldn't put it in the street. And they didn't put it in the street, they told somebody else. And somebody else told somebody else. And somebody told somebody else. The one that you thought you could trust it. With your affairs, you found out you couldn't trust them. The one you thought they're going to be for you as your friend, you found out they're not even your friend anyway. And when I find out my friend, if they go behind my back and talk about me, you ain't my friend no way. You ain't no friend to me. If I can't trust you to hold on to things, that's why sometimes First Lady have a problem to who to talk to. They can't talk to anybody and everybody because everybody can't handle what they go through. Everybody can't handle what the pastor goes through. So the pastor, sometimes he got to carry that burden on his shoulder because he cannot go to everybody. He can't go to his sons and his daughter and tell them all that he's going through because they can't handle it. You can't handle the things that we go through. You can't handle it. That's why sometimes your mind go running too much. Because you could, you would shut up and pray for the situation and still talking about it.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
You will work it out. Say, God to help them. Pastor Jennings might not die every hour cross every T, neither have you. If you look at your life, you ain't did everything right either. And leaders might make mistakes, but God and Him will get it straight back. Not you to go and talk about it. You don't understand, and we'll never understand, because I live with Him myself. I'll never understand. Because He's God's servant. And the way God deals with Him is differently than what He deals with me. Because see, He got to go to God for each and every one of us. Amen. He's not just talking about just Mary Jennings and his children, his grandchildren, his great-grandchildren. He got to go to God for every one of us in here. Amen. He don't have a respectable person. Because if Pastor Jennings had a respectable person, guess what? You wouldn't even be here. If it was all about his children and his grandchildren. And sometimes I think they get jealous because we don't spend enough time with them either. But because we got to share. And they got to share. So sometimes you got to understand that we got to go through some things in order for God to get our attention. But how long? How much do we want to go through in order for God to get our attention? Well, Hezekiah went through a lot. He went through a lot with the people. And so he got sick and he got on his bed of affliction. And when he got on his bed of affliction, he couldn't say no more. It was all empty. And when you're empty inside, there's nothing else left for you to say. And sometimes you just have to your way through. Sometimes you just have to cry your way through. Because you don't even see the pathway that you're walking down. And even on this pathway, we know it's a straight and narrow road. And sometimes we detour. Sometimes we get mixed up and we get messed up. And sometimes when we're trying to stay on this road, here come the enemy. He comes and he set a roadblock. And sometimes when we get into the end of that roadblock,